The glass shook before I did. Tiny ripple, barely there, but it was enough to tell me my hands weren't steady. The room was warm, but my chest felt cold, too cold, like the kind that creeps in right before something breaks. I should have been happy. Everyone kept saying that. Just enjoy it. Let yourself breathe. But joy has a way of feeling like a setup when you're used to things falling apart. And tonight was one of those moments people dream of. Light, music, a room full of people who weren't hurting me. A moment that should have felt safe, but my heartbeat disagreed. Bridge, why does the body panic even when the room doesn't? I kept scanning for the shadow, the thing that always shows up to ruin the moment. The words, the shift in tone, the disappointment. I didn't know what shape the danger would take, just that it always came. It's strange, isn't it, how you can stand in a beautiful moment and still wait for it to collapse. A laugh rose from somewhere behind me, soft, warm. It should have relaxed me. Instead, my shoulders locked up, like happiness itself was a warning sign. I looked down at my hands, still shaking, still bracing for impact. You spend enough years expecting pain, and suddenly joy feels like walking into a room blindfolded, waiting for something to hit you. It's not that I didn't want to be happy, I just didn't trust it. Another moment passed, another smile, another reason I should have been present, but the fear sat there anyway, tight, heavy, familiar. And then I realized something. A quiet sentence slipped through my mind like a whisper on the edge of a memory. You're not scared of joy, you're scared of losing it. Bridge, but what if joy isn't the thing that disappears? What if we are? A memory surfaced, sharp, uninvited, of a good day that went bad in seconds, of someone slamming a door, of laughter turning into silence so heavy it felt like gravity doubled. No wonder joy felt dangerous. It was the opening scene to every heartbreak I'd learned to survive. I stepped outside. Cool air, quiet street. The world felt slower out here, like it wasn't demanding anything from me. I took one breath, then another, still waiting, still tense, but nothing happened, and that scared me even more, because sometimes the absence of pain feels like a trick. A car drove by, soft hum, headlights sweeping across the pavement like brushes of pale gold. For a second, just a second, I felt something warm in my chest. Not joy, not yet, but the possibility of it. And that was terrifying. You can build a whole life around anticipating storms. You can get good at reading the wind, good at spotting danger, good at surviving, but no one teaches you to handle calm. No one warns you that safety might feel like a threat when you've lived too long without it. So what happens when the danger you fear isn't real anymore? My breath finally steadied. Not fully, not cleanly, but enough. I leaned against the wall, closed my eyes, listened to the world for any sign of a crack forming. Still nothing. And then the thought hit me. Quiet, steady, unavoidable. Maybe joy isn't the thing that hurts. Maybe the waiting is that does. For the first time in years, I wasn't bracing. I wasn't predicting the worst. I wasn't rehearsing a disaster in my head. I was just here, present, alive, breathing in a moment I'd already decided was temporary before it even began. And slowly, something softened. Not a big shift, not a cinematic transformation, just a small loosening inside me, like a fist unclenching after holding on for too long. I walked back inside. Same room, same lights, same people, but something was different. Me. I wasn't running this time. I wasn't trying to memorize the exits. I wasn't waiting for the crash. I let myself stand there, not protected, not guarded, just open enough to feel the warmth in the air instead of the fear in my chest. And then, without warning, it happened. Joy. Soft. Nothing dramatic, nothing loud, just a quiet glow settling into the cracks I'd been hiding for years. The moment didn't break. The danger never came, and the truth finally landed. Joy was never the threat. Expecting pain was. I looked around the room. For once, the light didn't feel like it was lying. For once, the laughter didn't feel like a countdown. For once, I let myself believe the moment was allowed to stay. Maybe that's what healing looks like. Not fireworks, not revelations, just finally letting yourself breathe in a moment that used to scare you. I picked up the glass again, hands steady this time, and for the first time in a long time, I let myself enjoy the taste without waiting for a reason to regret it.